Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah.
Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. But to make it rhyme and groove and the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile.
I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. The Popcorn World.
Now it's time for Believe in the ACC with our starting lineup. From Florida State, number 17, Charlie Ward. From Morehead State University, number 50, Lloyd Stan. And from Murray State University, number 2, Kendrick Haskins. Get ready for the best sports show about the ACC in all the land. Believe in the ACC starts now.
Scoop in, y'all, we got it. 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 Scoop in, y'all, we got it.
That's how we go. This is how it games. The press roll. That's how we go. This is how it games. The press roll. That's how it goes. This is how it games. The press roll. That's how it goes. This is how it games. The press roll. And now, get ready for Kendrick Haskins and Lloyd Spence, the press and the pros. Let's go.
One of them sounds like you're going to war, and the other one sounds like you're just up for it to have a good day. Maybe it's a little bit of both today. Maybe it's a little bit of both today. Can you hear me? It doesn't appear he can hear me. Let me see. Because I can hear him. Oh, there he goes. I can hear him. I don't think he can hear me. Kendrick Haskins is on location. He is in Buffalo, New York. I'm giving up his location. Not his hotel, but his location. Because he's there and he's covering the University of Louisville Cardinals men's basketball team, among other things. Can you hear me now, Kendrick Haskins? Okay, muted him, and now he's going to unmute and see if he can come back in. He's efforting. So I will Continue to talk. All right.
Yeah, that was a StreamYard thing.
Oh, okay. StreamYard thing. There we go. Well, hello, Kendrick Haskins. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Lloyd Spence. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm still cold. We're still on the other side of the cold.
I don't want to hear that.
Huh?
I don't want to hear nothing about you being cold in Arkansas.
It's cold. Cold is cold. Why does it have to be locational?
I'm in Buffalo.
Because in Buffalo it's colder.
Yes.
You're right.
There's ice on the sidewalks.
Yeah, you're right. I can't argue with that. I refuse to argue with that.
There's ice on the sidewalks here. The parking garage for our hotel is 3 blocks away. Make that make sense?
So it's safe to say you're having a really good time. Is what I'm saying. It's what you're saying. Yeah. Shout out to Buffalo, always providing.
I'm not even gonna trash Buffalo. I'm just gonna trash the immediate people, the Holiday Inn Express, who charged me an extra $1,100 for no reason, and the NCAA for the nonsense they're doing over at the arena.
Some of that might be Buffalo.
Well, the reason why I'm letting Buffalo off the hook on the arena stuff is because we experienced the same nonsense last year in Milwaukee and Indianapolis. And so,
okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So if this was inconsistent to the event, you'd say Buffalo, but it is not.
No.
This is
it is a little bit Buffalo because Buffalo could do better, but the NCAA set a precedence last year by being BS.
So really, you're blaming the NCAA and God because you're saying God it's cold out here, and then also they're messing up my situation.
I'm not gonna blame God for the cold because we're in Buffalo. I mean, it's supposed to be cold here in March.
It's cold. It's cold. Yeah. It's unusually cold though everywhere though right now. But listen, we're gonna get through it because the bottom line is, despite how cold it is, there is basketball to watch, and we don't. And that sometimes
and the arena's cold.
You know, you're ruining the March Madness experience for people right now. You're ruining it.
Yeah, they got to get the real. It's freezing in that arena because it's a hockey arena and they got to keep the ice cold. So I don't know. I feel for the players.
Buffalo's a strange decision to me. Like, why, of all the places to go, why Buffalo?
I mean, basically the city's put in.
It's cheaper.
They put in their bids, and the NCAA likes to spread it around. So,
but are they going for the cheap decision? Is that what's happening?
I mean, last year was Milwaukee. I would imagine Milwaukee's rather expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a site out in San Diego this year. So, I mean,
yeah,
it's the cities put in their bids, and the NCAA likes to spread it around so they get their bids, and basically how it works.
Well, shout out to Buffalo, man. I mean, they outbidded it everybody and got the city.
You know what's wild? What's wild? I've never been to the NCAA tournament when it's been in Louisville.
Really?
Yeah. Every year when it's been in Louisville, U of L's in the tournament, and so I go with U of L to wherever they are.
And Louisville never gets to stay home. They've never.
No.
I don't ever remember.
You can't play in your home. You can't play in your home arena,
which is the opposite of what the women do.
Right.
They not only want them, although they've scaled down to some weird thing too. Like now they're doing a weird. Everybody's in like 2 locations type thing, like 2 regions per.
Yeah, their bracket is weird.
Yeah, it's very. They don't even call them. Like, they don't call them. They call them region 1, region 2, but they're only in like I think 2 cities or something.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know what they're doing there.
I don't get what they're doing either. Well, listen, we've already started. You know that's Kendrick Haskins. If you're watching this, so you obviously know who we are. But we're also doing a quick mashup because that guy over there has things to do today, as far as traveling and getting ready and all that stuff. So we're gonna get this out of the way quickly. The news, the ACC news is well, there's more AC news than this, but this one is the one that kind of affected today. Well, I guess technically the Duke news affected today as well. Although the Duke news wasn't really that much of a surprise. We already knew that their 2 players probably weren't playing. Michael, if we're being honest, we probably knew that Michael wasn't playing either because his back has been bothering him all season, and so it appears that's going to be the reason why he doesn't play this weekend. Now I'm going to say this, and I know I'm going to sound like a fan when I say it, but then also I listened to our brother Charlie Ward. Shout out to Charlie Ward. And I don't know if he's wrong, because the more and more I see this with this particular group of freshmen, the more I wonder about what's taking place. Michael has been saying all season long that his back is hurting. And that's how it is.
He had a back injury in high school. He missed time in high school with his back.
Right. And that's how it is. And that's just what it is. Now, if you want to compare this to the Peterson injury, you have the right to do so. I don't know that it's the same. And also, like Charlie said, and this is the comparison point, it's an unquestionable injury. Like, you can't really question it. Like, if a guy is saying his back is hurting, okay, then what do you do with that? Like, you can't and even if you look on the X-rays and see, well, it looks intact to me, doesn't look strained, okay, but it's a back, and if you know anything about a back, you can't always see it on an X-ray. You can't always see it. It's just it's one of those weird injuries. They're ripping him in a lot of these fan rooms. They're tearing him a new one and saying he's
well, that's because that's what the NIL has done to the fan, which is annoying. It's like nobody can get hurt.
Right. but also I don't know what like it's to say, and I get the Peterson comparison because I think Peterson's missed 22 games, Michael's missed 21. I get it.
Peterson has pulled himself out of games. That's the difference between those two. He's been rolling in games and just took himself out.
I think I definitely think Peterson's is far more I don't say suspicious. That sounds awful, but it is suspicious.
I'd say concerning.
It's concerning.
To me, it's more concerning because if it's legit, then what's going on with this kid?
Yeah, I think both of them
what kind of health issues does he have?
Yeah, 100%. I think both of them have made their draft path a little more challenging. Not that they're not going to be taken in the top 10, the top 15, because they will, but I think they're going to scare some teams away because, Michael's, they're going to look at his back and the history of his back and say, well, does he have a back problem? Because if you have injuries all the way back to high school that have cost you games, listen, we don't know if we're not going to question whether you have it, you're making excuses. We're going to question, is this something draftable? Because you may not have a draftable top 15 body. You know what I mean?
That's the part that I don't think a lot of fans are taking into an account. That's the part now the fans are like, look, the NBA sees all this stuff too.
Yeah, and they're gonna respond.
Like, if you're not playing, and if you're not playing, if you're legitimately hurt, they're gonna look at that. I mean, let's be honest. We've seen draft stocks drop for like pulled hamstrings, like as if that doesn't heal. And so if it's a chronic back injury, he's gonna drop. If he's not playing because he's protecting his draft stock or for whatever reason outside of an injury, it's going to drop. And so, so that's the part that I'm like, I don't think fans take it to an account.
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel bad for the kid because it's been a rough experience, but it is what it is. And then on top of that, here comes Charlie Ward. He's gonna be like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Here comes the high stepper.
Yeah, man. What's going on, Charlie Ward?
Nothing much.
It's great to see you, man. It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Although I was hoping I wouldn't see you.
That's a good point. Me too.
Tough loss, but phenomenal season, sir.
Yes, it was par for the course in a sense where we played well enough to lose.
We played well enough to lose. It's crazy,
but it was a good battle. You can't fault the guys. And,
no,
we had a chance to win, which is what you want each year. each game at least a chance to win, and we had that. But it just wasn't meant to be for us this year. So we can file it away, and all the experiences, good, bad, and indifferent. But
How was the experience for Charlie Ward this season? Did you enjoy it?
yeah, I mean, it was a good experience. You know, it was another season,
Yeah.
just different place. I mean, you know, different things that you encounter in college. A little bit more travel. Just you know, you have more time to focus on, or have others more time to focus on basketball and job because
Yeah.
that's your main job. You know,
That is your main job.
and recruiting is different. And going to football games with recruits, and so all those things are different, but they're all good. And I've been a part of that before, just not at this, you know, juncture in my life. It's always been taking guys to colleges, or being a part from that standpoint.
Right.
But to be on the other side was fun.
Now you're the guy bringing them in, and you never in your life probably thought you'd be not catering. That's a bad word, but like making presentations to so many 18 and 19-year-olds ever, did you? Like,
Well, I mean, not from that standpoint.
not from
but I
that
did.
stand, right?
I mean, I've talked to those same guys. You know,
Gotcha.
I would imagine a recruiting trip to FAMU is fun.
I would think.
Especially a football game. I would imagine that's pretty fun.
yeah. I mean, you know, it's a good experience for those that like and want the experience. Um, you know, we've had a couple guys. Most of them like to come to homecoming. But we save those for the special guys that we're looking to bring
When
in.
you really try
higher
to
on
put
the
show
board
on.
guys.
Right. Targets. We call them targets. These are our targets.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, congratulations, man, on a really, really substantial season. Like I for a year one situation. And then when you look across the way and you see the Prairie View success and the Howard success, that's got to kind of do something to you as a coach. And like, man, maybe we're not that far away because we beat that team, and so maybe we're closer to seeing this thing turn around than we thought we were. You know.
I mean, everyone has the same thought process.
Sure.
And you know, every year, because last year they won maybe five or seven games.
Right.
And so
it's weird to see. I'm not gonna lie to you, being a person that lived in Texas as long as I did, it's weird to see Prairie View having sports success at all. Like it's just not in my.
They had the longest losing streak in the history of college.
It was brutal.
Like, is it football or basketball?
Football. Well, football, I don't know. It may have been both, but for sure in football, it was brutal because they'd have this classic every year in Texas, and everybody would go to it in Dallas, and you weren't going to see Prairie View. You were going to see the bands and all the other things that go along with that classic experience. But Prairie View fans knew. A lot of times Prairie View fans didn't even wear the paraphernalia. They just came for the experience. You knew they were there, but they were like, we're just here for a good time. But now there's an actual Prairie View sports pride, which is bizarre. In this lifetime, we see that. Well, so now you get to be a fan this weekend, Charlie. You get to enjoy the tournament for what it is, both men and women's. I think we've gotten through the we keep calling them playing games. I guess technically they're playing games, but
opening round games. I think
opening round games, right? Whatever we'll call it. We're done with that now, and now we get to the meat of the tournament.
The men's is done, but the women.
Is the women not done? I thought they were done yesterday.
They play. Southern women play today.
Oh, Southern's women play today. Okay, well, we're almost done. But that's not going to stop us from picking teams today because that's what makes It's fun because that's the best part, I think, of the March Madness tournament. And also, it's been a lot of fun for us. And so we'll remind people of the rules when we pick here. It's a majority rules thing. Everybody will make their suggestions, but whoever the team that is gets the most votes out of the three of us, they will be the one to move on. Although most times it is not very difficult for us to choose collectively, especially on the women's side. One thing that I love about the women's bracket when you're picking it, the first round is pretty simple. Like the women are very chalky every year. Like there's not many upsets in women's basketball, even with the parity that has entered women's sports or all sports. The women have remained true to themselves. Like the bad teams are not great, and the good teams are really dominating. So this should go very fast. I would say it should go pretty quickly. So we'll start with Connecticut. Is there any reason for discussion here?
No.
I mean,
Women?
they've been the dominant number one team all season. So
Right, women, yeah. 34-0 speaks for itself. This was a little more challenging. Iowa State and Syracuse. The 8 and 9s are always, tricky.
Iowa State has the big girl, right?
Yes.
Number
Cooks.
55.
Yeah, I think his name is Audie Cooks.
Yeah. Syracuse had a decent year this year, right?
They did 23-8 overall. My only challenge with Audie is that has been the challenge probably of her whole career, and it's just just the length of the game and how can she dominate early so that they can win. They don't have she doesn't have to push herself like that. But other than that, when she's on, and she's virtually unstoppable. So, any Kendrick, who you taking in this one? Or Charlie, who you taking in this one?
I was having some audio. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Iowa State.
Iowa State. Okay.
Yeah, Syracuse. They've had a bounce back season after struggling for the last couple of years, but it's good to see them back in the tournament. But I'm gonna go with Iowa State in this one.
One and done for Syracuse, we feel. All right, Maryland, Murray. Are you going to stick with your racers? At least give them. We're going to get majority is going to pick Maryland, but are you at least going to give them your vote?
I'm gonna go with the 5-12 upset. Shout out to my 30-3 racers.
There you go.
Who used to be she was the head coach at Murray High School, and Murray State hired her as their women's coach, and she's hit the ground running. I think it's back-to-back years making the NCAA tournament. The Murray State women have struggled for years, and she's got that thing rolling down there. I mean, it's going to be a tall task to beat Maryland, but I'm going with my racers.
Go with the upset. There you go. So, Charlie, you and I in agreement it's going to be Maryland, right?
Maryland.
Okay, there you go. North Carolina and Western Illinois, the Leathernecks, which is an awful name for a team, but the Leathernecks.
Why are they the Leathernecks and have a bulldog? I guess
I have no idea.
I mean, it looks like they went halfway with the name change because you probably can't go with Leathernecks in 2026.
I'm just saying, Bulldogs is right there. It's literally staring you in the face.
Probably got a leather collar around his neck.
Yeah,
and that's enough to bypass the actual mascot because it's. Forget the mascot.
Because I feel like Leathernecks was probably originally a Native American nickname, and so they changed the mascot, but didn't change the name.
It feels like a bad '80s horror film. Coming to a theater near you.
It's because of Leatherface.
He stalks basketball teams. He's Leatherneck.
In a world.
It always starts with in a world. That's how every single in a world. Okay. Notre Dame and Fairfield Stags. That's awful. That's also an awful name. Jesus. The deer are right there. Why Why are we going with Stags? That just sounds crazy. But okay. Nobody's beating Hannah. That team's not beating Hannah. I don't
No.
think. Yeah.
Notre Dame.
So there you go. Ohio State and the Howard by HU. Shout out to HU men too, by the way. They had a good night.
Yeah. Going to Ohio State.
All right. Illinois and Colorado. This is an interesting one because the Colorado women are very sneaky, and they can steal wins. I don't think they will, but they're very sneaky. If there's going to be an upset, it could be this one.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Colorado.
All right. I'll say that and they'll get beat by 30. But
Right. Right. It's not usually. You're usually good with going with chalk in the women's game.
You're
but I'm
usually
gonna
good with that. Yeah.
Illinois.
Illinois for you. I'll break the tie and say, you know what? We got to have one upset. Let's just, one upset is going to kill us.
I've got two.
In the first round? Really? Okay.
Murray.
Oh, yeah. That's not a real one, though.
It is a real one. Don't you question what I feel.
You're right. I feel it. I feel it in my heart.
In my bones.
In my bones. Vanderbilt should take care of High Point. Let's go to.
Here's a quick question for you all. Do you ever think we will see the 116 upset in the women's game?
Oh God.
No.
It's so hard. Either. It's so hard because they don't have.
It takes years and years of parity to get there.
Well, and they don't have the resources to pull off that. Like it would take some 16 a lot of money to pull in the type of seniors that you got to have to go pull an upset against a UConn or a South Carolina.
Well, part of it too is that players in the women's game don't leave early. Now, if they start leaving early, then that's when we get the upset.
And that's not going to happen anytime soon.
It might now. It might now with the WNBA new deal.
Do we want to see that though? Well, you know what? I don't know. That's a great question because I miss seeing Juju this year, and honestly, her having to come back another year seems a bit ridiculous. But but she does. She's gonna have to come back another year and play. Now she won't do it broke, so at least she'll make money for doing, playing. But it just seems like we're prolonging something that has been inevitable since the first time she stepped on the basketball court at USC.
Right.
So I don't know. Speaking of USC, Juju won't be there this time. So are we going with Clemson?
I like what USC's done this year. They struggled in Big Ten play, but
yeah,
they've done pretty good without her.
Their freshman has been okay. Just she's played like an inconsistent freshman.
I'll go with Clemson.
Yeah,
I'll go with Clemson. I think that's going to be a close one.
Charlie, you're wearing orange. It feels like you're going with Clemson. I don't know. No.
I haven't seen Clemson play. I don't.
So you going USC?
I don't know. I haven't seen them really play. I know the freshman that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I've seen them play periodically, but I go with everybody else.
Oh God, that means you're putting it on me. We'll keep it in the conference.
Kendrick.
Yeah, we'll keep it in the conference. We'll keep it in the conference and go ACC. All right. Michigan State should win against Colorado State. Oklahoma should dominate Idaho. I know nothing about either one of these, but I'm just going with the number that's in front of their name.
Yeah.
Olivia and her backcourt mate should do enough to beat San Diego. But I also wonder how far TCU can really go because their backcourt is solid, but their front court is like they need their backcourt to play very, very well.
Olivia and the Pips.
Yeah, which makes me think, did she make the right decision? Because they're in the tournament, and I get it, but man, wouldn't Olivia and Hannah and Notre Dame be favored? Wouldn't they be?
Probably.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It definitely would have won the ACC.
I think so. So I don't know. I wish they could have made that work. Iowa, we got Iowa at the 2 seed, and then we'll try to kind of get through these a little quicker here. UCLA should be. I don't even know where California Baptist is.
California.
You know what? Don't do
It's a
that.
Baptist school.
You know what? You know what? We are not taking this comedy act on the road. I'm just trying to tell you both.
It's on the West Coast. It's on the West Coast.
I'm speaking more specifically.
Preaching Jesus.
They are preaching Jesus. Or they're lancing for Jesus. They're lancing for Jesus.
Yes, for the Lord.
I'm not sure
for the Lord.
Yes, I'm not sure what that looks like in real time, but that's what they're going with. If you're California Baptist, don't you have to be something biblical? Like, don't you have to be the disciples? That's like a given, right? Or the Pharisees, the California Pharisees.
I like that name.
That's right there.
I like that name. Yeah.
Well, but then you can reverse it, Charles. You can say we're the Pharisees because y'all are the unbelievers. See what I did there?
How about disciples?
That's too easy. But okay, fine, disciples, whatever. I mean, I'm just saying.
Pharisees, you digging deep. You digging deep.
Right, you gotta go. You gotta use your third eye, Charlie. With Pharisees,
Yeah.
Stay woke.
Stay woke. Stay woke, Ward. Another 8-9, but I think Oklahoma State's probably going to get that one. Sure. Never going to bet against Coach.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Princeton in that one, just because they're 26-3.
You just want to put that out there. Out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. He went with Princeton.
They're 26-3.
They are. They are legitimately 26-3. Coach Yo and the Ole Miss Rebels. Although it might be time to abandon that nickname as well. But
in Mississippi.
For now, it's the Rebels.
In
Mississippi works very well. Outside of Mississippi, not so much. But Minnesota, I'm assuming they're better than Green Bay. Doug Gottlieb is not coaching this team, right? He's not coaching this. He's coaching.
No, so they have a chance.
They have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
I'll go with Minnesota, but I feel like that's going to be one of those games where Green Bay is going to really be up for that game to finally play a power conference that's not that far from them. Green Bay's probably not that far from Minnesota's campus, and so I would say they're going to be really up for it. But I'll go with Minnesota just because I don't know anything about either team.
I don't either. Now they have an upset alert for this one, although I don't know anything about Nebraska. But a lot of people are saying that there's an upset alert here that Nebraska could beat Baylor. That may be true. I don't know. Should we pick Nebraska just because maybe there will be a first round upset? Go with the predictor.
I'm going with Baylor.
Okay, Baylor it is. Fair enough.
I'll go with the upset. Why not?
I feel like for fun, it could be fun to see if Nebraska could win, and it would shoot us to the top of bracket predictors if we get it. Although if we miss, we're going to be at the bottom. So there you go. Duke should take care of business against Charleston.
Yes.
Texas Tech over Villanova.
They should win.
They should. The predictor says it's not. It's about 50-50, close to 50-50.
They got enough money to.
The money. Let's go with the money, Charlie.
They should have a good basketball team.
Let's go with the money. I'm with Charlie on that. Let's go with the money. The Jacksonville Dolphins is crazy. But they're in. Representing the A-Sun. They got LSU week 1. I'm assuming LSU is going to be at least ready for that game. And then finally, Region 3. I don't think anybody's beating Texas anytime soon. Oregon and Virginia Tech. If their old coach was there, I'd say Virginia Tech. But
I really haven't watched Virginia Tech or Oregon.
Yeah.
So it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go Oregon just because they're the 8.
All right, we'll go Oregon. Sounds good. Kentucky. There's their old coach right there. How they feeling about him?
They're fine with him. They got all in a stink in the offseason because he cut a senior walk on because she's from Kentucky. That's why they got in their feelings. But I mean, like, she was a walk on. She wasn't playing.
I was gonna say it's I don't know. Like
one of our ladies from FSUS plays on UK's team. So
nice.
Tony Morgan.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's really good.
There you
She's
go.
Probably about their third option, probably.
All right.
Yeah.
Louisville is. I haven't heard anything other than the women are fully intact and ready to go. That's pretty much where we are with Louisville women right now.
Yeah, Jeff Walls is throwing Jeff Walls wrinkle into their preparation for the game. He's treating it like a road game, and they're staying at a hotel.
Oh,
okay. Jeff. It's Jeff just coming up with stuff.
I'm gonna actively and aggressively root for NC State if for no other reason, and I'm kind of ready for the Tennessee experiment that they had with this young lady to be over.
Why?
She just doesn't feel like a good person, the coach. Like, she just feels.
I don't think a 16 and 13 team should be in the tournament in the first place. They got in just because of Tennessee.
Well, that part too. She just doesn't seem like a very. Maybe she's just stressed because I would imagine that's a stressful job.
Tennessee needs to keep a coach because ever since Summit left, they've just been going through coaches. They need to keep one established.
Why is that a not attractive place anymore? Because it's still Tennessee. They got money. They don't mind spending it. Like, what's the problem?
It depends on who's running that team.
So are they putting their money in the wrong place? Like, do they just need to go get that coach?
They limit because like they're insistent upon having a woman as the head coach, and they're also big on having somebody with Tennessee ties, and it's just like at some point you got to go out and hire the best candidate.
I got an idea. If that's your criteria, I got a great idea for you. I don't know if she'd do it, but I got a great idea for you. Because it feels like Candace Parker is just sitting right there. And she can't
Candace coach.
Well, she can't do worse than the coach they have now, can she?
Yeah. She missed the tournament.
Well,
even though this one should have.
But here's what I'm saying. Do you think Candace Parker is going to be a better recruiter than the coach they have now? I would say so, probably. If you're a girl, if you're a female, if you're a high school, if you're a female, that's the craziest thing I've ever said on this show. If you're a high school women's player, having Candace Parker sit in your living room is going to carry a lot of weight. Then at that point, it's just a matter of her putting the right staff around her, and I'm sure she knows basketball. She talks like she knows basketball.
we've seen it though. It's like great players don't usually turn out to be great coaches. I mean, I remember when Clyde Drexler was coaching Houston, when Isaiah Thomas was coaching FAU.
Also awful. So
it doesn't always translate. When Magic Johnson was coaching the Lakers.
Yeah, also awful. All these things you have mentioned have been awful. They have been terrible. I'd take a flyer at least an ask. All she can say is no. So
I mean, I could see making her a GM.
Do that then. I would bring her in the mix, I guess is my point.
Yeah, she needs to be in the mix. I don't know about the coach because she doesn't have any coaching experience.
Well, you know what? If she comes in the mix, then they probably will go get someone that is not a Tennessee person because Candace will tell them it ain't working. Let's go get somebody that can coach this team. Let's go get the best candidate that we can go get. We don't have to be loyal to everybody that Pat touched.
Right.
Because it ain't working. So there you go. All right, Connecticut should win here. Who gets this one? North Carolina or Maryland? We'll kind of speed up a little bit here.
Murray State.
No.
North
They're
Carolina.
not. They didn't make it in this particular bracket. Okay, we're going North Carolina. Notre Dame and Ohio State. How about this one?
Will rule the day.
Notre Dame.
Rue it.
Charlie has moved all the way on.
I know it.
We're going upset here.
I'm going with Hannah. I think Hannah could take them on a run, but you will rule the day.
She will definitely be the best player on the.
Ignore
court.
me all you want.
We're not ignoring you as much as we're moving on. We're moving on. Michaela Michaela, Blake's and the Vanderbilt.
Outside of
Commodores.
Uyangalele, I don't trust you on the pronunciation of names.
That's fine. That's totally fine. And if I'm being honest, I've really made no effort this season to get names right, like which is very unlike me. But I've been very busy with other things, so I'm gonna. But Vanderbilt has a really solid team. They're players.
Yeah, it's amazing what's happened on that campus when they decided to spend money on athletics.
And they got money. I don't understand why it took so long.
They got money. A lot of money in Vanderbilt.
It is expensive to go to Vanderbilt. They got money. South Carolina should win here. Who we going with this one? This is an interesting 4-5. I know they're heavily OU, but
Oklahoma.
I'm gonna go with OU.
Okay.
Vanderholt. So glad to see her doing well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think TCU can get past this one.
TCU.
Yeah, they should be able to get past this one. It's going to get tricky next round. I'm assuming Iowa's good, although they are on upset alert for a lot of people, but I'm assuming Iowa's very good. So
I've caught a couple of their games, like here and there, bits and pieces of them. They're pretty good.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the second half of the region over there. UCLA overwhelmingly the favorite against Oklahoma State. Again, it's Coach Yo. I gotta believe Coach Yo is going to get it done.
I do love her.
I do love her. She's a good time.
Yeah,
she's a good time. She's
fiery. I love her. I could just watch her on the sidelines. She's crazy.
Oh yeah, she's bringing the emotion. Emotion. Duke should handle Nebraska well. I think this is where Texas Tech will make its humble bow out against LSU. Texas should have. You don't have a Madison Booker Texas stopper on your team. Yeah, Texas is gonna get that one. I would yield to the great Kendrick Haskins and Charlie Ward for this one because this could go either way. This is a true 4-5.
I'm gonna go West Virginia just because they're at home.
Ooh.
Oh, West Virginia's at home because they're the 4th seed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
So they're one of the top 16.
Yeah, basically, Charlie Cream. I heard Charlie Cream explain it that like it was one win separated these two. Like Kentucky had a loss that West Virginia got. I think West Virginia may have went a game further in their tournament. Reason why they got the 4 seed over Kentucky. So they are basically even. It is basically a pick 'em game.
Yeah,
I'll just go with West Virginia.
And they have.
I'm surprised that Kentucky's favorite.
Well, Kentucky has a battle-tested coach, a strongly battle-tested coach, and
they have Clara Strack, who's really good at basketball.
Right. So they well, and
UK.
I think I'm going to do that as well. I think we're gonna kind of overrule you on this.
Let's say when like Tioni Key got hurt and they took a dip, and then when she came back, they still have not gotten back to where they were when she was rolling before she got injured. And so that's why I'm going with West Virginia at home. They got some weird losses in there too.
Yeah, and you may not be wrong because, like I said, that is definitely a pick-em game.
They almost beat South Carolina in the season though.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'll go with U of L because they're at home.
Yeah, we'll go Louisville here, Michigan here. This is where that matters in that second game of the weekend. Okay. Connecticut and North Carolina. Should be no surprises here, right? Connecticut has Sarah Strong and North Carolina doesn't.
Connecticut all the way.
Yeah. I'll go with UConn.
All right.
I think this will be their toughest game they've had in a while, though.
Oh, I think so. I think it gets hard for them to the end. They're going to finally be like really, really challenged. They just didn't play in the greatest conference. It's not their fault. They beat the team that was in front of them, but
that's why they need to be in the ACC. I mean, I don't know why
they really do
in the ACC.
They really do. They really do. I agree with that. Notre Dame and Vanderbilt could be a very, very might be the biggest number of the Sweet 16, other than Duke and Louisiana State. But this is going to be a really good game, I think. And who are we going with?
I'm gonna go with Vandy just because they're at home.
I was gonna say Notre Dame will have the
I'm
best
going
player. Vanderbilt will have the best team.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I agree with you on
I
that.
feel like Vandy's size will give Notre Dame problems too.
It will, because Notre Dame's size has almost virtually been non-existent, or at least they're taking advantage of whatever size they have, and they've been almost non-existent. So Hannah's had to carry them a lot, but that might be a heavy load against Vanderbilt. South Carolina should take care of Oklahoma. We all agree with that.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting one: TCU and Iowa.
I'm going with TCU.
Is that because your money's there? Is that because you've invested in that team, literally?
But they have a good team.
They have a
Iowa
great
is-
team. Yeah,
I don't know. They're very similar in a lot
they
of
are
ways.
very similar. This should be close. This should definitely be close. What do you think, Kendrick? You may take it out of my hands. You may take it out of my hands.
I feel like TCU has the best player
They do, but
at Iowa.
that's what's messing with me.
The part.
That's
yeah,
what's messing
'cause
with
I
me.
know
Like
that crowd is going to be insane.
yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go with TCU.
All right, so we're going with the
I
three
think
seed.
Iowa's gonna win it, but I'm gonna go with TCU just to throw a wrinkle in it.
This is interesting to me too, because while UCLA will definitely have a front court advantage in Lauren Betts, it's Coach Yo, and this is what she does. This is where she is her most valuable in being a giant slayer. She's done it
UCLA.
every year in the tournament.
Give me UCLA.
UCLA, you both going UCLA? Okay, but let the record show.
The commercials roll on.
Let the record show. I am picking Ole Miss in this one. I really believe that this is where she. makes her
I
money.
picked Murray State. We ain't show no records there.
No, you're on record. We got you. It's ridiculous, but we got you. We got you.
That's a 5-12 ridiculous, sir.
It's on the women's side of the bracket. It's not on the men's side. That
Whatever.
doesn't have. You can't claim that 5-12 on the women's side.
Whatever with your semantics.
You're right. Who wins this one? Duke and LSU.
It's a good game here.
I think
It's
the
a great
the
game.
predictor is wrong. I don't
do
think
too,
this is a
'cause
79%. Yeah.
Because LSU has lost some questionable games this year.
And even when you watch LSU, there's nothing about LSU that makes you think that they're just that much more dominant than Duke.
No. I think some of this is recency bias because you're used to LSU being LSU, and Duke is, they've never had sustained success in the program.
I'm rolling with Duke. Give me the conference on this one. Because Duke's defense can stop LSU. There's nothing about that LSU does that Duke's defense can't stop. I'm going with the conference on this one. Now, can Duke put up enough points? I don't know, but they can definitely stop LSU. This won't be a high-scoring game.
Floje is so good. I think she's going to be the best player on the floor, but I don't think it's a margin that wide, though. I think Jackson can give her problems defensively because she's so strong. I think I'm going with you, Lloyd. I think I'm going to go with the upset and go with Duke.
All right.
I'm going with Duke.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. This one's easy.
It's crazy to say LSU loses in the second round at home, though. I think that's
well,
the part
technically that's the Sweet 16. So
that is the Sweet 16. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
So at least they got past that.
I forgot that we was in the Sweet 16. My bad.
I think Texas wins this easy. No disrespect to UK, but it's.
Yeah, Texas.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. This is interesting. This is definitely an interesting game. The size of Michigan versus the guard play of Louisville is what it all comes down to. And to me, this is the quintessential Imani Berry game, because if she's on, then I don't think Michigan can beat them.
But it's been size that's been U of L's bugaboo all year. That's why they struggled against Duke.
But I can see her in the moment shooting lights out because the atmosphere is going to be crazy. I don't know. I'm trying not to be a homer on this one, but yeah.
I love this bunch, but I know I've seen it all year with them that size gives them issues.
A problem.
And so I'm going to go with Michigan.
But instant boogaloo, see, this might be her game. She might break out.
Istanbululu.
Okay.
It's Istanbululu.
Istanbululu.
Like you like to say your boy's name.
Well, like I said, I've made no effort this year to
I'm
learn
going with
names.
Michigan.
All right,
Yeah,
well then there it is. There it
Michigan
is.
size.
This is where
Michigan
Louisville.
size.
This is where Louisville ends in the Sweet 16. All right, so we go to the Elite Eight. Interesting game.
Connecticut.
Interesting game. Is it a runaway?
No,
It'll be competitive.
The problem is Sarah Strong. Like I think AZ and Blake's is kind of a wash, but there's no Sarah Strong answer.
There's no Sarah Strong, right?
There's no Sarah Strong answer.
Wholehearted.
She's so good. She's so good. South Carolina, TCU.
South Carolina.
TCU will put up a fight, but yeah.
South Carolina's just got too much.
Is there any chance for Duke to get an upset here? Any chance whatsoever?
No.
Poor Duke.
UCLA.
Poor Duke. So are we going chalk, gentlemen?
Unfortunately. But I mean the women's game you can do that.
Yeah.
When the men's game you can now with NIL, so it's
4-1
been
tends
the last
to be
couple of years.
4-1 tends to be the standard in the women's game. So
Texas.
I don't think we now it gets real interesting. Now this Final Four gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got Connecticut and South Carolina in the rematch.
I'm going with Connecticut. I haven't been overly impressed with South Carolina this season. I'm going with Connecticut.
Don doesn't lose twice, though. She doesn't normally lose twice. Like, if she's seen you once, she's ready for you the second time, normally. Not this season, though. They don't have a Sarah Strong. I just think Sarah Strong's the difference. She's the difference every time.
Yep.
And you don't have anybody that Don has the better backcourt, I think. But I just think Sarah's just a problem. She's such a problem.
I'm going with South Carolina.
Oh, look at Charlie stepping out. Going with South Carolina. I'm saying, Kendrick, Don doesn't lose twice normally. She sees you more than once. She's got you the second time. For me,
I agree. I just don't think she has all the weapons that she normally has when in that
Can't argue with
situation.
that.
They've had some. I mean, they've had some games like saying they can easily. Don can easily have like 3 or 4 more losses on this season.
I agree.
And so that's why I'm gonna go with Duke. I mean, Duke.
Texas, I think, just is going to eventually overwhelm UCLA because they have the better player on the court in the female version of Kevin Durant.
I don't know. UCLA's got the Joker in the middle.
Yeah, but Texas plays defense, and if Lauren is not going, then there's not a lot of other places to hide. That's weird to say that about a team that only has 1 loss, but it's probably true. But Lauren is not off. She's not often not going though. That's the other part. Lauren is usually pretty consistent.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna go with UCLA.
Ooh, are you both going UCLA?
I think I am. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, for me, I think it's a Texas thing. I would have Texas winning the championship, but as a collective show, we have UConn and UCLA. Is this the time for UCLA to finally get over that threshold? And Sarah Strong, Lauren Betts is good TV. That's good TV. I don't know.
I'd pay for that.
That's good TV. I don't know. What are we doing? What are you doing, gentlemen?
I'm going Gino.
Gino ascends back to the mountain once again, huh?
I'm going UCLA.
Ooh, I get to be the tiebreaker? Oh, this is going to be nice. Okay. I'm going to say that at the end of this tournament, the West side will be the best side. I'm going with the upset. I'm with you, Charlie. I'm going with the upset in UCLA. Although I really think Texas is going to win. But for this particular exercise, we're going with UCLA. Okay. Let's get into the men's part of the bracket. We'll try to go through
Not
this.
to fly through this.
Yeah, I'm going to say we'll go through this a little bit quicker, hopefully. Duke and Siena. We're good on that. They should take care of Siena.
Yes.
Right? Ohio State and TCU.
I've been hung up on this one.
I have too, 100%.
Because like TCU can look really good some games and really bad the next. And Ohio State's
going-
really coming on it. I'm gonna go Ohio State.
I'm going with TCU because we played them in there in the tournament. So
And you were impressed.
well,
Didn't you beat
and I
them?
wanna-
They had them beat. They had them beat. They had them
we did it
beat.
for a half.
Yeah, they had them beat. I'm gonna go Ohio State.
I just like
so
the way
I'll break
Ohio
the tie.
State finished up the rest of the season. Yeah, Ohio
I'll
State
break-
played well down the stretch of the
I'll
season.
break the tie. St. John should win this pretty
Yeah.
pretty substantially.
Yeah,
There those
that
darn
5-12
Lancers
always
again.
scary. I know California Baptist has had a year.
They listen. This is the best year of their program's existence. But Kansas wins this, and I think Louisville should
I
win
wouldn't be
this.
surprised. That's
But also, I
I-
wouldn't be
like I
surprised if
said,
they lost.
Charlie, I told Lloyd I woke up and saw everybody on ESPN on South Florida, and I immediately was like, "Yep, Louisville's gonna win."
Yeah.
South Florida. I think I picked South Florida. Why?
Okay.
I mean, they have a good
Well,
team,
Michael Brown's not playing, and
They have a good team.
and
they do have a good
played 'em.
team.
So I picked this.
Starting to notice a
Upset.
theme here, Charlie.
I am noticing a theme
They're
developing
good. I mean,
quickly.
we were sitting here. We
Let's
were
see
sitting
where
here
this
last
goes.
night. Sitting here last night. I hope, and we were talking about our non-conference.
Y'all had a strong non-conference.
Everyone in our non-conference that were Power Four or Conference USA or American, they're in the tournament. And two of them
Wow.
There
won
you
their
go.
conference. Won their
That's-
Wow.
conference.
Wow. There you go.
Great scheduling. That's
Except
great
for
scheduling
Georgia.
there by Coach Ward.
Right.
No, it wasn't me, but Georgia Tech was the only one that let us down.
Yeah, that's you down. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm assuming we're going Michigan State here.
Yes.
This is interesting.
I
This
saw
could be
them
an
in
upset.
person yesterday at practice. Michigan State's a lot bigger in person than you realize.
Do you realize that they are?
They are
Okay.
a big team. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I know nothing about UCLA, so I will yield to you guys on this one.
I don't know much about them either.
They
Uh,
were.
we-
I know Cronin's had his meltdowns.
I low key want to see the upset here, but I get it.
Yeah, just because you want to see another Cronin meltdown because you know it's coming.
It's coming, and also I think he's on the fence as far as being able to help hold on to his job. Like I think he's kind of been weird this year, weirder than normal.
For some reason, I'm feeling UCF in this one.
I am too. I was going to pick UCF in my own.
What'd you
bracket,
say,
so-
Charlie? Did you say UCF, Charlie?
Yes,
All right, we're
Why?
going with the upset on this one.
because we played them.
Well, you played him. You played him, and that's.
I think that should be the first question for everyone.
If nothing else, Charlie's going to be consistent with it. We played them. Shout out to Prairie View for at least getting there. Although it's weird to see a 14 and 17 team.
How are they not in the play-in?
They were.
Oh, they were. Okay.
Yeah, they
They
were.
won last night.
They won.
Okay. Oh, okay.
They beat
I
Lehigh.
was
They're
I was
riding the
still at-
wave, baby.
I was still at the
And the
Buffalo
reason-
Sabres arena during that game.
Right.
And
And
the
Charlie
reason-
played them. So
Yeah.
And Charlie played them.
so are you? That means
And
you're
we
picking
love-
Prairie View,
it's one of
right?
the
You
teams
got to
we
pick
beat
the
'em.
16.
No,
No. Okay.
they don't have the size.
We're moving on then on that one. Clemson, Iowa.
I'll go with Clemson.
Clemson is so up and down. You don't know what Clemson.
I know,
is.
but they kind of they played well at the end of the season though.
Yeah,
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they played okay.
I would personally pick Iowa, but Charlie, where you going with it?
I haven't watched either one of them a lot.
Okay,
I
He
know
didn't play
Iowa.
'em.
he didn't play either one of those teams, so
I know Iowa has a good player.
Yeah.
One of their guards is pretty good. So I'm gonna go with Iowa.
all right, we're going Iowa on that one then. Vanderbilt over McNeese. McNeese always beats somebody. It feels like they always beat somebody in the tournament. I don't know why that is, but because they're always a 12 seed, they're perpetually a 12 seed.
They are perpetually a 12 seed. I think maybe because I'm kind of close to it, I've seen a lot of Vanderbilt reasons why I'll go with Vanderbilt. But
They had a good
that
tournament.
5-12 always scares me.
They had a good tournament. They had a really, really good tournament. So,
I'm going with Vanderbilt.
all right. Nebraska and Troy. I'm assuming we're going Nebraska on this one. Great. North Carolina should be VCU, but I don't think the tournament run is going to be that long.
No. But yeah, I'll go with Carolina.
VCU.
Oh, you going with really? Wow. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Illinois and Penn.
I'll go Illinois.
I still don't know what an Illini is, but okay. St. Mary's and Texas A&M.
I'm going. Is that St. Mary's from California?
Yep.
I'm going St. Mary's.
The Gales.
I agree. Texas A&M is weird.
The Gales of St. Mary's. The Cougars should handle Idaho. Poor Idaho. Idaho's had a good year too. They got 2 teams in as well. Let's see. We're going west, young man. Go west. Arizona should beat Long Island Sharks. That's a great name, the Long Island Sharks. Although it sounds fake. Like it sounds like something.
It does sound like right. Like they didn't have the naming rights, so they went with the Sharks.
They went with the Sharks. Villanova and Utah.
I haven't seen much of Villanova this year.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Villanova. I've seen Utah State play. I mean, they're okay.
Am I wrong to say that Villanova beat Connecticut once this season? Am I wrong? Did that happen?
They may have. Villanova's got. I mean,
I feel like they beat
some weird losses. I'll go with Villanova.
Okay. This was my 5-12 win. I just feel like High Point is one of those weird teams that'll show up and Wisconsin never does. They've had one great run in my history of watching them.
They had 2.
Yeah.
I think they had 2.
Did they? The Frank Kaminsky one?
It was the same team. The Kaminsky.
Right. Well, that's what I mean.
2 runs.
That's what I mean. It was the Frank Kaminsky era that was good, and then it hasn't been good before or since. So I'm willing to pick High Point on this one, but I'll yield to the group as well.
I mean, you got a good point. High Point. I've seen them
I'll go with you.
Charlie, you've seen High Point play?
Yes.
And you liked what you saw?
They played a team that we played.
See? So let's go with our theme, Charlie.
So I got a chance to see them play. And actually one of their players, Fletcher, played at FSU. Well,
and Kentucky.
And Kentucky.
All right. That's enough for me. I'm convinced.
And he dated Angel Reese.
Shout out to Angel Reese.
Cameron Fletcher's had quite the college experience.
Listen, he's gotten all of it that he could get out of it. That's for sure. And shout out to Angel Reese for pulling up at a High Point game. That'll be interesting as well. We're going to go High Point. There's going to be a 5-12. There's going to be a 5, maybe multiple 5-12. That's one. Arkansas, I think we all feel good about Arkansas, but I love Rainbow Warriors, although it's a weird name. It's a weird name.
I like Hawaii to give them a game. I think Darius Acuff is not gonna lose in the first.
Darius Acuff's not gonna let them lose. BYU, Texas.
This was a tricky one for me.
It is.
It is. I'm just gonna go with the best player on the floor and go with BYU.
The Bonster. All right. Gonzaga and Kennesaw. I think this will get weirdly uncomfortable for Gonzaga, but they'll pull it out.
I like the Zags.
Yeah. And the Bulldogs. They didn't go with the Leatherneck, so that's awesome.
I'm going Kennesaw for the upset.
Ooh. See how low-key now I want to pick Kennesaw just because you said that.
We played them this year. That's why.
That's okay. See, now I'm not gonna. Now I'm sticking.
I mean, you should have known. You should have known, Lloyd. You should have known. You're
right. Miami should beat Missouri. When Miami's clicking, they are clicking. They look actually like a surprise team.
I'm torn because I have two of my former guys playing against one another.
Ooh. Who did you like more?
Who was your favorite kid?
They both brought me brought us an opportunity to be state champions. So
Oh wow, this is bad. Okay,
it'll
so
be, I'm happy that they're both getting a chance to play each other in college.
why don't you let Kendrick pick, and then that way you don't have to? Because I picked Miami, so that way you can keep your loyalty to both of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be. You know what? I'll go with Miami, but I'm still not. I don't know why. I'm just not convinced about Miami yet.
You can't be convinced. Like Miami can lose for sure. So yeah, but I'm just going off the momentum that they've built.
I mean, I just think that 24-7 is a little. I don't know.
Maybe the greatest name in college sports is Queen Royals. That's a dope name. That is a dope name.
Queens Royals.
Yeah,
Hey, you
but
know that school's in Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's where it messes it up. Why is it not in Queens? Like, come on, what are we doing, Queens Royal? Move that school to New York.
City.
So Charlotte.
Yeah, they got to move.
Charlotte's a
North
Queen
Carolina.
City.
The logo's kind of dope too. I gotta like.
The only
that.
reason why I know that is because they're the A Sun and Bellarmine plays them.
Gotcha. All right. Michigan should take care of HU. Although shout out to HU for getting there and having success in the play-in. I don't know. I have no idea with this game. You've seen way more SEC than I have.
Who is that?
St. Louis, the
Georgia and
Billikens,
St. Louis.
and
I'm going with
I
St.
saw.
Louis.
oh, because you played them.
Yeah.
You played them.
We played Georgia.
And they got the one dude.
Oh, you played Georgia, and you're going with St. Louis.
Yes.
That
St.
feels
Louis
like an
is a
insider.
sleeper.
That feels like inside information. I'm going with St. Louis.
And St. Louis has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, listen. How do you lose when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is playing?
No, it's not Kareem. It's Cream. It's the
Oh,
dude with the
it's
glasses
Cream.
that was at. It's the dude with the glasses that was at the mid-major last year.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, then I'm going with that. I got to go with that then. I would love to pick Texas Tech here, except there's no Toppin. And Akron is known for knocking people off as well. So I kind of want to go with Akron because this is a 5-12.
Yeah, I chose Akron in one of my ballots too.
Are we going Akron?
I think we can go for Akron because it is a 5-12. You know, I think Texas Tech's going to win the game.
Texas Tech could win it for sure. I don't know. Alabama's all over the place right now. They are all over the place.
I was so big on them early in the season, and then I think that whole experiment when he brought the G League guy in just threw everything off.
It did, and then top it off with a kilo of weed. That just makes it even worse.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about his
right.
2 pounds of weed.
Is that a lot?
It's a lot.
It's not enough to get him a felony.
Right. It's
felony
enough
distribution. It was like it came up 1 ounce short
of distribution. Yeah. So which is curious, by the way, which is very curious. I think that it may have been aided by some other things, but he's not playing. Right.
You might want to check the toilet.
Weed may be delicious.
They took a little
something off the top, maybe.
Something off the top.
Very possible. Very possible.
Because he's a Alabama basketball player.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Could this be an upset, guys?
I think I'm going to go with the upset because that just happened.
It just happened, and they have no time to prepare. So
he's their second best player behind Fowler.
Yes. Redhawks got something to prove, baby.
I'm going with Miami. Even though
I think I'm with you.
Why do they have them as 31-0 on there?
Well,
they just have the regular season record.
Maybe they don't count the other one. I guess I don't know, but I'm still going Miami. I'm with you guys.
Tennessee's big enough up front to beat them, but I don't know. I don't believe in Tennessee ever.
I think Miami of Ohio is highly motivated to at least show we belong, and I think this is Tennessee's catching them at the wrong time. Virginia.
One thing about Miami of Ohio is they rely on the 3-point shot.
Oh yeah, they'll live and die by it. Absolutely.
They shoot it well too.
Yeah,
they do. That helps.
They do.
But if you're relying on it, it can definitely bite you in the butt.
Big time.
Them shooting threes is why I thought they would beat NC State because I knew NC State would fall into the trap of trying to go 3 for 3 with them.
Trying to match them. Yeah. Virginia and Wright State. Virginia. We safely say Virginia.
Yes.
All right. UK and Santa Clara. I think UK can get this one.
Kentucky.
I think they can, right?
They
Or
can.
not?
But they can. They should. What scares me is Santa Clara shoots the 3-ball well, and UK sometimes is allergic to guarding the 3-point shot.
Oh wow, yeah. Ooh boy.
Yeah, I mean Kentucky gives up a lot of threes.
A lot of threes. I can be talked out of picking UK in this for sure. So if you guys want to go Santa Clara, I'm okay with that.
I'll go Kentucky, but
we're not confident.
I'm not confident in Kentucky at all.
Charlie, you going?
But at the same time, I think they can beat Iowa State.
I'm going Kentucky.
Okay, all right. Iowa State should win against Tennessee.
Shout out Nolan, my guy Nolan.
Right. I was gonna say, although I'm proud of Nolan, and who knows, Nolan might shock the world. This would definitely be a shocker.
He already shocked the world getting there.
Oh, listen. Beat my Morehead State Eagles. Beat my Morehead State Eagles down bad. I was like, wow. Didn't realize Nolan could coach like this. This is incredible. Duke should win this.
Nolan has some good players too.
They did.
They shot the ball well that night.
Yeah.
Duke should win this against Ohio State, though this will be wildly uncomfortable for them.
Duke is super vulnerable right now. I'll go with Duke. I'll go with Duke, but they are incredibly vulnerable.
This one's going to get really uncomfortable. I can even see this one coming down to the final minute.
Who is this, Duke?
And Ohio State, yeah. But they're missing two key starters.
They have enough.
Okay.
They won the ACC tournament without the starters.
I agree, Charlie. But also, it's gonna get real uncomfortable.
And also during this time, you're only going to be playing 7, potentially 8 guys, and that's what everybody's doing. I mean, if you start getting into 8 and 9, those guys are playing short minutes anyway. So you're going to rely on 7 guys. Now, if somebody in that 7 get hurt, that's something totally different.
Well, they're playing 7 to 8 guys, but
two of those 7 got hurt though.
That's where I was going. They're really playing 8 or 9 or 9 or 10 because 2 are gone. So yeah, but I agree with you that Duke should have enough. This was going to be interesting to me because it all depends on whether or not Peterson is going to play to his potential. If he plays his potential, Kansas should win. But also, this is what Rick lives for.
I'm going to St. John's.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I'm going St. John's too.
This is what Rick lives for. This is his magnum opus.
And Kansas was in full strength in the Big 12 tournament, got blown out. So
it got blown out. I agree. Okay. I think this is probably where Louisville will take its bid. Everyone adieu.
We've come to the end of the road.
Yes. I don't see a path for them beating without Michael. Michigan State.
Even with Michael, I don't see them beating
Michigan It'll be hard, State. Right? It'll be hard with Michael, but it's near impossible without him. Connecticut should win against UCF. I'm assuming none of us are going off that ledge, right? You played them, Charlie. I don't know. You played.
I'm so tempted to go with the upset here.
I'm going.
Did you play? You're going with Connecticut. Okay. All right. Florida over Iowa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Vanderbilt over Nebraska or Nebraska over Vanderbilt. Which way are we going with this one?
That should be a good game.
Nebraska is weird because Nebraska has 0 bad losses, but I don't think they have any big wins, do they?
No. And weird fact, has never won a tournament game.
So now we're expecting them to win 2.
Right.
Give me Vandy.
Okay. I think
but Vandy, this team hadn't won nothing either in the tournament, have they?
I think Vandy's won some tournament games.
I think they've gotten to the 6. I think they've gotten to the 16 before.
The stat that I heard about Nebraska
team did.
You're talking about history, or
history.
Yes.
Nebraska's never won in their history. Apparently, I didn't know that. I was like, really? Like never? That's crazy to think that.
But I'm saying, has Vanderbilt, this team, or this coach, has he won any games in a tournament?
No, not this coach. I don't think.
So how are we gonna just say that they're gonna be um, world beaters?
I I I,
I don't think
I
they're gonna
think
be
that
world
game's a
beaters. I
toss
just think
up.
they'll beat Nebraska.
Yeah, I think that game's.
I just think they'll
I
beat
think that game's a
Nebraska.
toss
Just
up.
what I've seen from this season.
Yeah,
I'm just going on this season. I just like what I've seen from Vanderbilt.
I don't disagree with you, Charles. I think it's a true toss up, but I'm leaning toward.
I mean, Vanderbilt
Yeah.
did just destroy Florida.
Right. That's what
Let's
I'm
not
leaning
forget
on.
that.
That's what I'm leaning on. Yeah. This is where Caleb Wilson not playing shows up, I think, and this is where
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think they have enough to beat Illinois.
I like Illinois' backcourt too.
Huh?
I like Illinois' backcourt too.
I agree with that as well. This Houston should win this, but Jesus, they can't score worth a quarter.
But they'll score on St. Mary's though.
And they'll smother St. Mary's to the point where it'll eventually in the second half it'll balance out. So
yeah.
But it wouldn't surprise me if this is a close game at all.
I'm going Houston.
All right. We're to the round of 32 on the other side, trying to get through this as quickly as possible. Arizona should win this one against Villanova, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Arkansas should beat High Point. High Point has had their moment, and now it's over.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. BYU should beat the Zags.
I don't think Gonzaga's a 3 and BYU's a 2. I'm
going-
gonna go with Gonzaga.
Well, all season long, DeBonsta has been the best player on the team that he's playing on, and the best player on the court that he's playing in the teams he's playing against, and it hasn't mattered. They've lost 10 times, so
They still lost 10 games.
Right. There's no reason to think they're not going to lose an 11th. So,
All right,
and he'll still have 30.
We'll have an 11th loss this season.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll still
I'm
have
going
30,
Gonzaga.
but they won't matter. Yeah. I think his points have been largely irrelevant all season long.
I wouldn't say that, but I just
To winning is what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's had good big games and wins. This one, I'll go with Purdue.
Purdue, we're all comfortable with Purdue. Charlie, you comfortable with Purdue?
Yes.
Over
All right.
Miami.
Yep. Michigan should overwhelm the Billikens
Yes.
and push on. 12-13. Jesus, I don't know.
I'll go with Akron.
I'm going to say Hofstra just because
You
I like saying
Hofstra.
Hofstra.
I knew it.
Charlie, where you go with
Too
this?
long.
Akron or
I like
Hofstra?
Akron, but I want to see Speedy do well.
Oh, well, there you go. We're going Hofstra.
He's an NBA alum.
All right. Miami and Virginia. This is where Miami gets off. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Kentucky
think
and Iowa
they can
State.
beat Virginia.
Iowa State
I'm
should
going
thrash
Iowa
Kentucky,
State.
right? Yeah.
I thought Iowa State.
All right,
we're
we're the sweet.
Kentucky won that game.
Yeah, that's true. This is where I think Duke gets off. I just don't think they're going to have enough to overwhelm St. John's in this particular atmosphere.
Do you know who's playing on Duke's team?
I do. I
do.
do. And
Do you know they hadn't lost since they entered high school?
well, it's first time for everything. I'm personally picking St. John's, but this is a majority rules thing.
Do you know how many times Duke has lost this year?
2.
So I'm just curious. Like, I understand it,
Mm-hmm.
but they just keep winning. Like they find ways to win.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
Boozer
go with
boys
Duke
don't
in this.
lose much. I agree.
So-
I agree.
I'm gonna go with Duke in this game.
Okay.
Unless one of those guys, like if they have another injury within their group, then I'll say yes. Or
Okay.
somebody have an ankle or a tweak, a knee or something that's going to hinder them. But their seven to me is still better than a lot of people's
All right. There you
seven.
go. Michigan State, Connecticut.
I'm going Michigan State.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know. I like Connecticut. I don't know why. I don't know why I like Connecticut. They don't. This year they hadn't played well.
They haven't. They haven't.
I
Those
mean,
those blowout losses to St. John's and that blowout loss to Marquette stick with me.
When in doubt, I look at the sideline and see who's the coach of that team, and I do trust Izzo in Sweet 16. He typically gets it done, so I'm gonna go Izzo on this one. I will co-sign that. This is where Florida's gonna have revenge on their mind if this happens. But Vanderbilt would have no fear because we've already beat you once and we dominated you.
I'm gonna go Florida.
yeah, I go Florida too.
Florida gets revenge in this one. Okay. This is the game this is a rematch, right? Of last year or year
It does feel
before?
like they played the season.
Yeah, I feel like this is a rematch.
Yeah.
Where are
I'll
we
go
going,
Houston.
guys? Houston?
I'm going Houston.
Should be a good game, though. Should be a really, really good game. This is the one everybody's saying should decide the entire tournament.
Really?
Arkansas will have
Arizona.
Arkansas will have the best player.
Arkansas is not a Final Four team. I'm going Arizona.
Okay. They have the best player though. And that's why I think it'll be much
Do
more
they?
interesting. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. Darius Acuff is for real.
He is for real.
for
So is
real.
Koa Pate.
You're not taking him over Darius Acuff.
Maybe not.
Okay. All right. Just saying. Purdue and Gonzaga.
If I already have a point guard, I would.
Purdue.
Such a malcontent. Purdue gets this one. Purdue gets this one.
Yeah, even though I don't like Purdue at all.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either. But they're probably
I
going to
like
be
I
Gonzaga.
like the point guard.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He is going
you
to set the all-time assist record in the tournament.
Are you going to roll with your Hofstra brother? Your NBA
No.
brother? And Hofstra?
No,
No.
This is where it ends.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going Michigan.
Iowa State should beat Virginia, I would think. We all in agreement or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Iowa
That
State's
could be
a
a
weird
blowout.
team.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
They are.
All right.
They are weird, but so is
I'm not sure about
Virginia.
a blowout.
Yeah.
It could be.
Duke over the Spartans. Based on what Charlie said, Duke don't lose. So he's going Duke.
I'm going to Michigan State.
Izzo, man.
Fears is going to tear them up.
I think
I
having
like
missing two starters is
Duke
significant.
without their point guard and Michigan State having an elite point guard. I'm going Michigan State.
With all due respect to the Boozer brother, I just think that's a tall task. It's a tall task. So, but Charlie, are you going Duke? You're the deciding factor.
Who? I thought y'all went Michigan State.
I didn't go anything. I don't know. You made a compelling case, even though I think you're wrong, but you made a compelling case for Duke against St. John's.
Duke, at some point they got to make shots from the outside. So I'm not sure if they can do that consistently.
So you going Michigan State?
No.
Oh, okay. Then, Kendrick, I'm just out of pure curiosity. I just want to see how far Charlie's Duke love is going to go. So there you go. Florida and Houston rematch.
Give me Houston.
Ooh, compelling.
I want to go Houston because I like Coach Sampson.
I
and what
love
they're
Coach
doing
Sampson.
and want to support. And I mean, they play well. Got Kingston Fleming on there. And what's my man name? Snack.
Yeah.
Chris.
So you going Houston?
Yes, I go Houston.
They're battle tested. They are battle tested. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they got some young guys though.
Yeah. Arizona, we're comfortable here.
Yes.
Very chalky bracket, gentlemen. Very chalky. And then Michigan here against Iowa State.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So our final four is dun dun dun. Duke, Houston.
Going with Duke.
All right. Boy, Charlie really believes.
Yeah, he does.
He really believes.
Well, I don't even have Duke going this far without
I don't
those two
either.
guys. It's still
I
two
don't either.
starters, Charlie.
I don't. Charlie believes, man. He believes. I do not think it's possible.
And
to
I
go that
also
far without-
watched them lose last year with the Rookie of the Year this year. So
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Houston, and they had
Okay.
Con Knuckle. So I'm
I
gonna go
think
with
this is
Houston.
where the rubber meets the road. I agree with you. I think this is where the rubber meets the road in our particular selections right here. Arizona and Michigan. Who are you going with?
That's to me. This is the national championship.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't have either of these teams. I have one of these teams making it to the Final Four, but the other one don't.
I got Arizona.
I lean towards Arizona.
So we're going Arizona uncomfortably. Is
It's
that what
gonna be a
happened?
tight game. Yeah.
Okay. And then
And I think the reason why I'm going with Arizona is because I saw them lose to Duke.
Gotcha. So our Final Four is Houston returning
I'm a
back to the championship game against Arizona. Who are we taking in our bracket?
I got a feeling we're going to go with Houston, but I think I like Arizona.
Arizona.
All right.
No, I'm surprised. Okay.
So Arizona in our bracket wins the whole thing. There you go. That is obviously not my pick, but there we go. All right. So because of time, we will not get into the NBA side of this, though I have a lot of thoughts in the NBA. But we do have breaking news, and it is significant. Cade Cunningham is out and is expected to miss an extended period of time, according to Sean Sharania, due to a collapsed lung. So
I saw that. I didn't know he got hurt.
I didn't either. I did not either. And that is breaking news, which will shift the entire essence of what takes place in the Eastern Conference.
Celtics don't win the East. Celtics are going to win the East.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That Jason Tatum thing is weird to me. I just don't understand why they would do that, but okay.
He's balling. That's why. He's just averaging 20 a game.
Yeah. He's averaging 20, whatever he's averaging coming back. My thing is, I know this is late in the year, and I don't know how many minutes he's playing.
He's playing 30 minutes a game right now.
And I don't know, I know he hadn't played a lot this year. And so to be able to play that many minutes during the playoffs where things get even, pace and all that, his recovery and all that, it'll be interesting to see if he can maintain it. Because, once you're first coming back off something, you manage it.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be interesting to see if he can maintain this pace throughout the playoffs, since he really hadn't had a whole season. But then again, he hadn't had the wear and tear over the whole season as well.
I think this could end. I pray that it's not, but I think this could end up being a massive mistake for Boston. But we'll see. Listen,
I don't think it would. I mean, he's playing 20 minutes. He's playing 29 minutes a game, averaging
30 minutes. Don't do that. He's playing 30 minutes a game. Come on now.
29. It's 29.3 minutes. You don't round up until it's 29.5. So it's 29.3 minutes.
This guy
is 20 points a game. Okay, I give you your
30 minutes a game.
It's 30 minutes a game. Okay, 30 minutes a game, averaging 21 points and 9 rebounds a game.
On an injury on an injury that historically, with the exception of only one person in the history of the injury, which is Adrian Peterson, and that's a freak of nature,
Adrian Peterson was an ACL. He had an Achilles.
Well, okay,
it's two different injuries.
Okay, and you think he okay? Now listen,
we're watching it.
We're watching. Okay, what? They're so good that they're still in the exact same place they were when he started.
It's only 6 games. You mean,
right? And they're going to be.
You're not going to move up with the other teams in front of you. Don't lose. I mean, that's kind of how math works.
I stand on what I say. I think this is this. I pray that I'm wrong. I pray that I'm wrong.
They are second in the. They are second in the conference.
They were second before he got
Cunningham. There. And Cade Cunningham's out, so they're gonna win the conference.
Probably, but they were. but if Cade Cunningham went out and Jason didn't play, they'd still win.
They don't need home court though.
You're making my point. You're making my point for me. They don't need him there.
So why not bring him back? Why not bring you back your second best player? I don't understand.
Well,
and I was with you at first, but now that I've seen him play, I was totally with you. Like I wouldn't bring him back, but now that I've seen him play,
there was never a doubt that he was going to come back and play well. There was never a doubt, but that's not the point. The point is he's coming back to play at a time where you don't need him to play. You don't need him. It's not gonna. Okay, listen. I pray it works out.
They would need him. They would need him in a playoff series against the Knicks. Yes, they would. They would need him to beat the Knicks. They would not beat the Knicks without Jason Tatum.
They might not beat the Knicks with Jason Tatum.
They may not, but they have a better chance with him than without him.
No.
You can't argue that.
But it's not about whether they can or can't. A truly healthy Jason Tatum, which we know that he is not 100%. There's no way he's 100%. He's playable. And do you want playable to try to win, or do you want him?
If playable is getting me 20 points a game in 30 minutes, yes.
Okay. Right. I think
yes, I'll take it.
Listen. When I'm paying a guy $300 million, I want him for the foreseeable future, not just on a one-off. That may or a situation that may end up being a one-off.
Okay, put it like this then. If the science was able to get him back this fast, don't you think the science would keep him?
I'm not sure the science has anything to do with this. This is just the Celtics.
It's got everything to do with it.
No, it has nothing to do with it. Nothing. Because the science says take the time to get him all the way healthy, not healthy enough. That's what we're talking about. He's healthy enough.
Healthy enough, he'd be averaging like 5. Healthy enough is averaging 5 points a game. This dude is averaging 20 points a game in 30 minutes.
Okay, all right.
I mean, you
I
can't ignore that. You keep trying to ignore that part.
I'm not ignoring anything.
You want to throw out the 30 minutes, but ignore that he's averaging 20 points in 30 minutes. You know how hard that is?
I'm not ignoring anything. I'm saying, yes, he's averaging that, and he's pushing himself to average that. He's doing great. And it's all fun and games until it's not. And he tears it again, and he's out for another season because you brought him back early, then you had to. And you were already.
When have you seen somebody re-tear their tear? When have you seen it re-tear?
You don't tear the Achilles again. You tear the ACL because you're compensating for the Achilles, or you do something else because you're compensating. I've never seen
that happen.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
We literally saw it happen with Klay Thompson. Literally saw it happen.
He tore his ACL because he took he landed wrong when he went up for a dunk. That had nothing to do with
You don't think that can happen here in this situation? You don't think it can happen in this situation?
That can happen to anybody on any dunk.
Is it more
anytime somebody goes up?
Is it more likely to happen for a guy that's rehabbing than it is for a guy that's healthy?
But that's common sense with any injury. But
that's my point.
One does not lead, but one is not always the lead to the other. Klay Thompson took a bad step when he landed. That had nothing to do with his previous injuries.
You're making my point for me, but that's fine. Here's the thing: one of us is going to be right.
Well, not.
One of us is absolutely.
So far, I am.
So far, you are right.
A game in 30
right.
minutes.
So far, you are correct. But by the end of the season, one of us is going to be 100% correct. That's all. And that's how.
Give me that production. I'll take it.
Yeah, I take that production all day long. I don't know what you're
All right,
talking about.
fair enough. Fair enough. Listen, I think
You
you
want Peyton-
up until
want
he
Peyton
started
Pritchard
playing, you
putting
were
up the
100%
shots?
on. Up until he started playing, you were 100% in my camp. So don't do that. Don't. Now you're changing the narrative, but it's fine.
I know
listen,
because evidence has come in to prove
no evidence has come in 6 games to prove anything. Let's move on.
Yes,
All basketball all weekend long.
20 points in 30 minutes prove it's evidence to prove.
All right, listen. Sounds good. Sounds good so far. Sounds good so far.
Man, I'm amazed by it. It blows my mind. I didn't see it coming.
It's outstanding,
I'm totally
and
stunned
also
that he's doing this.
it's
But,
outstanding, and also so unnecessary.
It's amazing. I mean, if you can still win the East,
okay.
why not?
We got.
They're not going to beat the Thunder regardless.
No, you're not. That's also part of it. Okay. Believe in the ACC shout outs. It's time for that because I know guys got to get out of here. So let's do some shout outs real quick. My shout out is
I gave you an extra 45 minutes today, Lloyd Spence.
I appreciate it, buddy. I wasn't expecting it. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't expecting it, but I sure appreciate it. My shout out is easy. Shout out to the Sinners crew. That was a great win for them at the Oscars. They did very well, although they should have won Best Picture. But I get it. One Battle After Another was a good film. I don't think it was better than Sinners, but it was a good film. So,
I haven't
but
seen
shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
Charles, did you see either one of those movies?
No.
I didn't see
Fantastic
it either.
films. Yeah.
I heard
saw
about Sinners.
Yeah.
But the other one I didn't know it was a movie until I heard the other night.
I'd heard of it. I just haven't seen it.
And by the way, that's typically how the Oscars works.
90% of the Oscars I've never heard of what they.
There's stuff you go, when did this even come out? When did this even come out? I don't even know what this is. Like, I got to shout out to theaters as well, because I think we're seeing the beginning of the end. I don't know if you guys heard about there's a movie that came out by Maggie Gyllenhaal. She executive producer and I think
Maggie
director.
Gyllenhaal. She's
Listen, she's had an interesting career, but she had her brother in this thing. This thing was star-studded. They spent $95 million on this movie called The Bride and $65 million to promote it, although I never saw that one commercial for it. But they put it out 2 weeks ago after spending almost $150 million, $160 million. It made $7 million the first weekend and $2 million last weekend. Yeah, that's not good.
And you don't even get the straight to DVD sales anymore.
There's no way to recoup a dime of that money. It's over. It's over. That's
so it's a movie making career.
Yeah. So send your prayers to Maggie Gyllenhaal because she's not in a good place right now.
I like her too.
She's a nice lady. She's like a nice lady. Okay. And then this is just for fun. Charlie, who do you have in the next verses, Tank or Tyrese? And it's for the ladies. They're announcing it's for the ladies.
It's for the money.
First of all, let's start here. Do you listen to either Tank or Tyrese?
No.
Okay.
Not in years.
Who was versus?
And there it is. And there it is.
The versus
I'm lost.
It was a COVID thing that they're trying to extend. It was great for COVID. These artists would they would go against each other. They would
play their hits against each other, and
like Snoop Dogg and DMX went against each other.
Right. The Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire. You play their music and see whose music historically is the best.
I don't listen to either one of them.
Yeah, take it, Tyrese. I don't know.
I never was a big Tank fan. He's okay, and I like more Tyrese songs, but he hadn't had a hit in like 20 years. And so I don't.
It's been
there needs to be a criteria. I thought you had to have 20 hits.
Tyrese in
you
his
can't
own
name
way.
20 Tyrese songs.
I can't name Tyrese.
You cannot name 20 Tyrese songs.
Well, I can't name 20 songs.
The criteria,
one of them.
Charlie. Exactly, because the criteria, Charlie, is they have to have.
He was what? Yeah, he was the guy on the Coke bus on the bus with the Coca-Cola back.
The Coca-Cola commercials. Yeah.
Or you can
the other criteria, Charlie. the other criteria, Charlie, for their shows, you have to have 20 hits. These two ain't got 20 hits combined. So, so I'm like,
I mean, let them tell it they do, but you're right. I don't know 20 Tyrese songs.
They should have gone Michael Jackson and Prince.
I personally think they should do that. Just have their offspring or their former wives or whatever play the songs, and that would be far more enjoyable and relatable than taking Tyrese, because they probably got 7 hits apiece that I know. And then after that, I don't know they're just gonna be up there singing, basically, which is fine, you know. But it's also the stuff you wrote too, and Tank has wrote a lot of hits for a lot of people.
Yeah,
so
if it goes there, then yeah.
That's where he'll get his 20.
They did a verses with songs. Just Babyface could win a verses with songs he wrote and not even do his own songs.
He doesn't even have to. Yeah, he doesn't even do his own songs. He'd be fine. Okay. So who else are we shouting out? That's the other thing.
I'll shout out St. X High School. They won the opening round of the Sweet 16 because of the weird seeding. They don't reseed. The number 1 team played the number 2 team in the state in the first round of the state tournament.
What are we doing?
That is
they won by 15. They won by 15, and the sophomore Josh Lindsay, who's a big time recruit around here. He's a sophomore. He's got a 40-something inch vertical. Had 21 points and 5 3-pointers. So
that is about as ridiculous as it gets. So you give away your best game day one.
Day one.
Wow.
Not only day one, first game of day was 11 o'clock in the morning.
So you don't even put it at a prime time situation. People are at work when this game is going on.
Who put that schedule together?
What they do is they do a draw before the tournament. And so
that makes sense.
Their 2 regions matched up against each other.
That makes total sense.
They don't see; they just go by the draw.
That makes total sense. Yeah, let fate decide.
That's like a flipping a coin.
I low key want.
What it is.
I low key want the NCAA to do that now. Let's just flip a coin and see what happens.
Just match regions,
right? Let's see what happens.
There you
go. All right. That's so funny to me. That's just so ridiculous. Okay. Who else are we shouting out now? Shout out to Grandma, who had a great doctor's appointment yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah. She's in her 102 stage of her life now.
She's 102?
She's 102.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. The doctor actually says, do you know anybody else that's 102? She said, no, not yet. She's got one friend that is 101 that's still living. So if that friend makes it to June, then she'll know somebody that's 102.
I'd love to see them text message each other.
They do talk by Alexa. Which is hilarious. Can you hear me? It's funny. It's a good time. It's a good time. I won't lie to you. It's a good time. It is a good time. So, but yeah, that's where we are. 102. So shout out to.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Grandma.
Yeah.
I got a shout out to my sister Jade. She's I used to coach at Booker T. Washington in Pensacola, Florida. And so the girls team there won the state championship.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know if they won it before, but I know this is her first championship, and they did it without their best player playing the entire game.
Wow.
Who's a FSU commit. But just shout out to her and her staff and the Booker T. Washington family, Pensacola Booker T.
Nice.
On their state championship win.
Love a good state championship win. Love that. All right. Well, that's it. That's all we got. Thank you both for your generosity today, and enjoy all of the basketball. There's going to be a lot of basketball. Enjoy it. It's going to be a fun weekend. So There it is.
Hopefully, I'm not driving back from Buffalo tomorrow.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Charlie,
Let's
ever been
hope.
up here to Buffalo?
Buffalo's a good time. They got wings. They got wings there. They're really good.
I want to say we came up there for exhibition game. No, it might have been Albany, New York, which is not far. But no, I don't think I've ever been. I may have passed through Buffalo going to Canada.
My
somewhere.
experience hasn't been the greatest. I'm really good at that.
He's not having a good time, Charlie. He's not having a good time at all.
There's probably not. I don't know. There should be a lot to do.
It's not about that. It's other stuff.
They got
It's
wings.
not all Buffalo's fault either. The NCAA. The wings I've had so far are not better than the wings I make at home. So
I was gonna say they literally you're literally in the place where there's buffalo wings. You have to go poll the land and see
where
the best
where they invented the buffalo wing. Yes, that's yes.
Are you going to eat at the
I've been to 2 places.
And
I've been to 2 places so far, and I'm not impressed.
Not impressed.
So,
wow.
We did get Eric Wood to send us some recommendations.
There you go. There you go.
So I'm curious to know why they call buffalo wings when they're chicken.
They was invented in Buffalo.
Because they were, I think it's more because of where they were invented, not because it's of what it's made out of.
They should call them chicken wings.
But they may call buffalo wings. They invented in Buffalo.
Buffalo is trying to get the credit. Yeah,
you gotta get their credit.
They're just saying, listen, we did this. Y'all didn't think of it. We thought of it. And so they want the credit.
And they thought of it on an accident. If you've ever heard the story of how the buffalo wings came about.
That tracks.
They should make it buffalo wings. Go make it buffalo wings instead of chicken wings. Because they're buffalo. Does people eat buffalo?
Well, buffaloes don't have wings. That's to be an issue. If you see a buffalo with wings, something's going on. Now, I asked the wife of the man who invented the buffalo wings if you ever heard the story. Buffalo wings were invented for a wife getting back at her husband.
That doesn't sound too enticing.
Yeah, he loved chicken wings, and he had scorned her. So to get back at him, she just made them as hot as possible. She made some wings with all this stuff in them to make them hot as possible, and they turned.
That's how they came to be.
Yes,
that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I've heard that story a bunch of times.
Now I don't want buffalo wings anymore. I don't want to smoke.
Well, I mean,
but I do love a good wing.
That's why my wings are. That's why my wings are better, because I smoke them. I don't fry them.
I see what you did there. We got to get out of here, guys. Enjoy your weekend. It's gonna be a great one. All basketball, all the time. Get your pizza, get your wings or nachos or whatever you're gonna eat, and enjoy your weekend. Vegan out, Charlie. I know you're not gonna do any of that, but
tofu still your celery.
Tofu yourself till you're silly, Charlie. It's just silly. Okay. God bless you guys. We appreciate you.